I'm Mark Hanna, Extension Agricultural Engineer at Iowa State University, working on USDA Specialty Crops Research Initiative project. We're looking at row covers or cover material on cucurbit crops such as melons and squash. Some type of cover material over the row of melons and squash is useful to exclude insect damage, particularly cucumber beetles. We know that cucumber beetles also transmit disease such as bacterial wilt. There are chemical strategies, but we're going to try looking at a mechanical exclusion with a cover material. Previously last year we looked at a commercial implement that has been used to establish a greenhouse cover for crops, and we're trying to use that to establish our cover material. Basically that implement takes a length of wire, bends it, and inserts it into the ground. The implement itself, if we get everything adjusted correctly, unrolls the cover material. There are some issues, particularly with that wire, grabbing the wire and the wire insertion, and we tried this in a number of different soil and soil moisture conditions last year, but that was our first step at looking at mechanizing this. This season we're trying something a little different. We want to try the cover over more than just a single row, a multi-row system. And then we wanted to look at maybe something a little different for the support structure. Instead of trying something like a wire hoop underneath there, perhaps just single support stakes, spaced evenly underneath the support structure. So we're looking at some different stake materials that way. We're looking at some different spacing of those stake materials. Also, as you think about a wider span of that cover, it can blow in the wind, kind of vibrate up and down over those single point supports, so we want to look at potential wear and fatigue at those points. So we're trying to evaluate the structure underneath a multi-row system, and also how we support that and how durable the cover material was in this type of system. This year, in addition to the spun bond polypropylene material, the agribond material, we're trying something that's more of a plastic mesh, a polyethylene plastic mesh. It goes under the trade name ProtectNap, but we're trying that as an alternate source. It's a little more costly on a per square foot basis, but we're looking at durability issues and whether there might not be a reason to look at that too. So we're trying that with some of our support structure alternatives also. Future steps are to take the information we're getting from this year's multi-row work and compare that with what we learned previously from the single-row work, then see whether we want to try to push mechanization over a multi-row system or single-row system, what the support structure is that we want to concentrate on, whether it's single stakes or something like the wire hoops, and also take into account cost and potential profitability for the grower. So stay tuned. We hope to have some great information for you here as the project moves forward.